ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारम् प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धतामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरननदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानम् मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजम् कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकम् करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुम् लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहम् वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यम् ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यम् सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यम् योगिनः यस्यान्तम् न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणम् नमस्कृत्य नरम् चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीम् सरस्वतीम् व्यासम् ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्लोक नंबर 30. Up to 29 we have seen the Bhashyam as well as Gita Priyabodhini. Now 30th shloka. Kincha
किञ्च
अपरे नियताहारा प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति
अपरे नियताहाराः प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति
सर्वेऽप्येते यज्ञविदो यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः
सर्वेऽप्येते यज्ञविदो यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः.
The last yajna in the form of the sadhana, starting from Devameva Pare Yajnam, from that shloka onwards. Kanichit sadhanani uktani bhagavata yajna rupena, the form of yajna. The sadhana, the means, the discipline, which is considered as yajna. The yajna means Ishvara is, Ishvara comes. That is attitude. That is Ishvararpana, buddhi. But the sadhana is undertaken for gaining antakarna shuddhi. Therefore, when Shravanam, Gurumukhat, when it happens, then Jnanam. Therefore. So all these are the means for preparing the antakarna. For all these are the means for giving for gaining certain preparedness. The knowledge which is through the words of the Shastram, when it is taught by the teacher will be fruitful only when the mind is ready. Mind is the receptacle, the mind of the individual. Therefore, the mind has to be prepared. So all these sadhanas are meant for preparing the antakaranam. Because in antakaranam only the knowledge happens, the knowledge in the form of the vritti, jnana vritti, removes ajnana, and therefore moksha, freedom from the sense of limitation. Therefore, these are all sadhanani. As we saw many yajnas, many sadhanas, sadhanani. Here one more sadhana, the last sadhana in fact. This is a 12th yajna, Dvadasha yajna. यज्ञाः द्वादश यज्ञाः तेषु अन्तिमयज्ञः आहार नियमः. Here the sadhana in the form of regulating the regulating the food, the annam, what we intake, what we take, eating, regulation of eating with regard to what should we eat, how much we should eat. Like there is a famous Subhashitam, Puryet Ashanenardham, Tritiyam Udakena to Vayu Sancharnartaya, Chaturtham Avasheshayet. One should not fill the entire stomach. Puryet Ashanena Ardham, only half of the stomach should be filled with annam. And the other quarter, water. Chaturtham, the fourth quarter should be left free, so that there will be free movement of air. Vayu Sancharnartaya, Chaturtham Avasheshayet. So therefore, this is with regard to how much quantity we eat. Similarly, with regard to what we eat also. In fact, in the later chapters, Bhagavan talks about Satvika Annam, Rajasika, Tamasika Annam. Because as we take, so the thoughts, so the mind. So the Annam and the thoughts, the vritti, the mind has got connection. Annam, prana, then mind. As the food, so the blood, so the person. You say. So as the food, as the annam. So according that will influence the mind, therefore accordingly the thoughts would be. That is why Satvika Aharaha is suggested. So therefore what we eat must be good for one's physical well-being, that is health, and should be not only for physical as well as for mind, being a sadhaka, good for the mind, good for the body, and therefore should be eaten to the required quantity, neither less nor more. Yuktahara, the later Bhagavan will say, Yuktahara vigarasya yuktateshta sakanvasu, yuktasvapnavabodhasya yogaha bhavati dukkha iti. Yukta ahara, there should be regulation with regard to taking food. One should not fast and torture the body. Actually, one should not overload the body. Both. So therefore, and also what we offer, what we eat, this body is here. The body is a sadhanam. Shariram khalu dharma sadhanam. Shariram is a medium by which the sadhanas are done, performed. So therefore, without shariram cannot be done, and the shariram must be healthy, strong. So therefore, to the shariram should be taken care. Therefore, what we offer to the shariram, like what we offer unto the Agni, the Agni Kunda. Similarly, this also is looked upon as a ritual. What is proper, that should be offered in the ritual, in the Agni Kunda. Similarly, what is proper, that should be offered into the Shariram. Therefore, here, Niyata Ahara, regulation in terms of regulation of food in terms of how much we take and how much good in terms of quality as well as quantity. So it is talked about. How much quantity, if it is asked, there is a measurement. That is how much ashtagrasa, that is 8 morsels of food, the vanaprastha should take. And grihastha should take 16 morsels of food. And brahmacharis, um, yeah, 8 morsels of food, I think, sannyasi, not vanaprastha, 8 morsels. Vanaprastha should take 16. Grihastha, 32. And brahmachari, of course, being a student, he can take as much. This is some restrictions of that it is given in the Shastra. Sannyasi must take 8 morsels of food only. Vanaprastha 16. Grihastha 32. Brahmachari, no limit. I mean, in the sense, being the young and growing, therefore, should take as much as required. That is the idea. This is in terms of quantity, how much we take. But as I said, Purayet, Ashanain Ardham, that is the best. Half of the stomach is filled with food, another water, Udakena Tratiyam, Chaturtham Avasheshe, Vayogo Sancharnartham. The other quarter should be left free. So this is a niyama, the niyata, ahara niyama. So therefore, this is a yajna, ahara niyama yajnaha. Niyata ahara rupa yajnaha. Ahriyate iti ahara. That which is taken is called ahara. A purvaka dhatu, then ghai pratyaya ahara. That which is taken. What we take in terms of quantity and quality, we should be aware of. Therefore, we should not eat as we like anytime or, as or the food as we come across or as we like. So there should be regulation. So therefore, it ahara adandatu for a sadhaka is very important. So therefore, the food is taken not just for taste or not just taste for a time pass. It is taken for health. It is taken for appeasing one's hunger. Shuddha is a vyadi, as we saw in Sadhana Panchakam. Vyadi. Shuddha is a vyadi. Shuddhyadyar, shuddhyadik chikitsyata. Chikitsa, the chikitsa in the form of eating. So therefore, Shuddha, anger being a disease, therefore it should be treated, for which the treatment is niyata aharaha. Niyata aharaha, the Agni which is there in the stomach, to which the annam is offered. Dahuti annam is offered. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashutaha. Vaishvanar Agni is then the stomach. And the yajna in the form of offering food is done. The 15th chapter Bhagavan says. So therefore here the niyatahara is talked about. Apare is anye, kechana, janaha. Niyata aharaha, niyata aharaha, the compound, Bhuri compound. Niyataha, ni purvaka yam dhatukta pratyaya, nishta pratyaya. Niyataha, regulated, restricted. What aharaha? Yesham, te, those for whom there is regulation of food. So referring to the people. Therefore, apare, anye, janaha, kechana janaha, niyata aharaha. Niyata aharaha, the word qualifies a person who regulate the annam, the intake, the annam what they take. What do they do? Pranan praneshu jukhvati. They offer prana unto the prana. offering prana unto the prana. So niyata aharaha kechana janaha pranan praneshu jugvati. They offer prana unto the prana. Prana unto the prana. Why they offer prana unto the prana? It is not they offer the same prana unto the same prana. There are pancha prana. Prana, apana, vyana, udana, and samana. Pancha prana correspond to each physiological function. The prana and apana stands for the respiratory system. Then vyana, pervasive, that is circulation. Then samana is digestion. When there is problem in digestion, it means samana vayu is disrupted. There is some obstruction in samana. Udana stands for, udana is vomiting, reversing. Reversing the reversal system. And udana is also responsible for the jiva to quit the shariram at the end of this life, time of death. Udana. So vomiting is udana. When vomiting happens, that means udana is active. So therefore, these pancha pranaha we know. So here, all the pranas are. It's not that all the pranas are individual. They are separate. They're all interconnected. So, like the prana, the apana, the oxygen, what we intake. Now that is oxygen is required. So the food what we take, it has to be digested. So therefore, digestion system samana is responsible. Then digestive system will work only when prana is proper. The prana apana is proper. So therefore, the respiratory system, it has connection with the digestive system. And after digestion, the nutrients have to be circulated. Therefore, Vyana, the samana is connected to Vyana. What is digested and the nutrients that is circulated. Then it is, which is not required, that has to be thrown out. So all these systems are connected. So that prana, the idea is that prana which is not disciplined, which is irregular. That prana which is not disciplined is irregular. That is offered unto the prana which is disciplined. By that, the indisciplined become disciplined. That is the yajna. In fact, in the yajna, what we do, we offer havis unto the Agni, by which they become pure and goes to the respective devatas. Similarly, here also. So therefore, here, if you take the prana, the respiratory function, the physiological function as Agni, suppose the digestive system, samana is not proper, is not functioning, is not disciplined, therefore offer samana unto the apana, prana and apana. Offer samana which is not proper, which is irregulated unto the prana. Similarly, the other pranas. So by which the prana which is indisciplined, which is irregular, is made regular. That is the idea. Suppose Vyana, the circulation, if samana is proper, for samana to proper, apana has to be proper. Apana is intake of the air. Prana is exhalation. So apana is disciplined, samana is not disciplined, therefore offer the indisciplined samana unto the apana. Now samana and vyana. If vyana is not disciplined, offer the indisciplined vyana unto the samana. Similarly, udana. So like that, the indisciplined is offered into the discipline. That is sadhana, therefore indiscipline. One must be the aguti, other one is the Agnikunda onto which it is offered. So because Yajna to Sampadana, that is what is said from the Devameva Parayagyam. So it is correcting the system, correcting the prana. So in this way, it is looked upon the entire physiological function as a yajna. That is the idea. Pranan praneshu jukvati. Offer prana unto other prana. Not same prana unto same prana. The prana which is proper, which is regulated, which is disciplined, unto which the indisciplined is one is offered. So that they become disciplined. That is the idea. That is jugvati offered. Kechana niyata ahara, for which that is why niyata ahara is important. Then only this is possible. Therefore, niyata ahara. If ahara niyama is not there, then there will be disturbance in the physiological function. It cannot be yajna. So the prerequisite is proper intake of the annam. So that's why it is called niyata ahara rupa yajnaha. By niyata ahara, the pranas are maintained, the pranas are disciplined. So they are connected. Anna and prana. In fact, Anna and prana are connected. In Chandogya, it is said the person, in fact, the Upanishad proves that by a test. The person is not offered food, then what happens to his memory? The brahmachari has committed the entire Veda. Now, to test, if he's not offered food, for the first few weeks somehow you will manage, you will remember. But after some time, after some months, his memory system will not function. He will not remember what he had studied because no annam has gone in. Therefore, prana cannot function. Therefore, prana and annam, they are connected. That is why he said, as the food, so the prana, so the prana, so the thinking. Prana and mind also connected. They're all interconnected. Therefore, a huge yajna is happening without our knowledge. So therefore, being aware of that yajna and participating in the yajna, being aware of it, it's looked upon as a sadhana here. That is what yajnata sampadanam. Yajnata sampadanam aharasya, niyata aharasya. Therefore, niyata ahara rupa yajnaha iti. It is the last sadhana. Therefore, Jukhvati, Bhagavachanam, Ke Jukhvati Apare, Kechana Janaha, Niyata Aharaha Janaha, that is those who discipline, those who are regulation with regard to taking annam, they do this yajna. Pranan Praneshu Jukhvati. Praneshu is the adhikaranam unto which the prana is offered, the karma, the avis, oblations. Iti. Sarve ete api. Yajna vidaha. All people. Yajna vidaha. Yajna vidaha. Yajnam veti iti yajna vidaha. Yajnam vindanti. Veti vitaha. Veti vitaha vidanti. Yajnan vidanti. Iti yajna vidaha. Yajnam veti. Yajna vidaha. Those who knows the yajna. Those who know the yajna. Here, there is interesting point here. Yajnam veti iti yajna vidaha. Vit means knowledge. Vit means to know. With jnanam. The knowers of yajna. We can say yajnam veti. Yajnan veti vitaha vidanti. Veti vitaha vidanti iti vidhatu vidhatoho vidhatu dvitiya adadigana dhatu. So, like we say Brahmavit. Brahma janati iti Brahmavit. Similarly, Sarvavit. Sarvam janati iti Sarvavit iti. Similarly, Yajnavit. So, therefore, Yajnam veti vidhatu. The knowers of Yajna, we can take Vedi Jnani. So, the Yajnam veti Yajnam vidaha, no problem. But that if you take that meaning, the knowers of Yajna, what will happen? Yajnavidaha, yajna, the next word we have to see. Yajna kshapita kalmashaha. Sarve yete, all these people, yete, sarve yete api, all these people, everyone, there is no one is excluded, all these people, they're all Yajnavidaha. If you take Yajnavidaha to be the novus of Yajna, and we have Yajna Kshapita Kalmashaha, another word is there. Another Yajna Kshapita Kalmashaha means Kshapita is Nashita, Kalmasha is Papam. So Yajna Kshapita Kalmashaha means Kshapita Kalmashaha first if we take. Kshapitaha Kalmashaha Yeshamte. That is for those whose impurities are Kshapita, Nashita, destroyed. How? Yajnaihi. Yajnaihi Shapita Kalmashaha. By Yajna, their impurities, their papa, duritas are destroyed. For whom? Yajna Vidaha, for the knowers of Yajna. If you take Yajna Vidaha, Yajna with knowers of Yajna, this meaning will come. Without thinking, if you just take the meaning, what is the implication? That's why little thinking is required. What Dhatu here with the with means? With this in five ganas. We have seen with Dhatu is in five gana. With the Jnane, the famous Dhatu, with the Dhatu, so it is in the second gana. With the Sattayam, Divadi gana also it is with the Labe, Tudadi gana, and we have in Rudhadi gana, Vicharane, and in, of course, in the Churadi gana also we have five ganas. So what with is here, Yajnavidaha. If you take the novas of Yajna, like the with the Jnana, second gana, that is second conjugation. The novas of Yajna, meaning will become like this. The novas of Yajna, by Yajna they become free. Yajna ki kshapita kalmashaha. The novas of Yajna become purified by Yajna. The novas of Yajna, see, Yajna is a sadhana, the discipline. It is a karma. It is an action. Action, by knowing the action, by knowing the karma, you get the result of the karma. I know how to perform putra kameshtik yajna. I want putra, I don't have putra, therefore I want putra, but I know how to perform putra kameshtik yajna. Therefore, aham yajna vidaha with regard to putra kameshtik. Do I get a son because I know it? No. Karma is, similarly, I know cooking because I know cooking. Food will come. No, I know cooking, I have to cook. The knowledge of cooking should be converted into action of cooking. Then only there will be food on the dining table. The knowledge of cooking will not bring food to the dining table. So, therefore, since it is an action is involved, after action is involved after knowledge. Knowledge first and then action and then the result. This is with regard to karma. This is not with regard to moksha. Moksha is jnanena eva moksha. That is different. That is why always we say that is jnanam. Jnanena eva. That is there only ajnana nivritti. But here, yajnamidaha with the jnane, second gana, if you take with the jnane, the adadi gana conjugation. The novas of yajna becomes free from all the papa by the yajna. The meaning will come. That will not fit in here. The novas of yajna cannot become free from the yajna. Then even if you take novas of yajna, then we have to supply the novas of, because they know the yajna, the know-how, the means, they perform that. By that they become free. That is how we have to either we have to take, or directly itself we can take yajna vidaha, the compound itself, with the not jnanam, but we can take with the labhe, sixth conjugation dhatu. If you take sixth conjugation dhatu with the labhe, therefore there it will become vindati, vindataha, vindanti. So vindati labhe, gain. So therefore, the knowledge of yajnas will not purify the person, the kalmashas will not become kshapita, nashita, only when it is performed. Therefore, yajnam vindati, yajnam vindati karoti, iti yajnavidaha. Those who perform yajna. So performance implies what? Knowledge. Therefore, yajnavidaha. You can repeat two times. They are the knowers of yajna, and after that they perform. Yajnam or yajnan vindati. Vindati means we have to take kurvanti. Janati anantaram karoti. First knowledge and then action, then the result. Therefore, by that, yajna shapita kalmashaha, their impurities, the papas, the duritas are destroyed. That way we can take. That is proper to take, in fact. If you take yajna with the heart over yajna, that's fine, no problem. But we have to repeat it twice. They know the yajna and after that they perform. That we have to say it. The knowers of yajna perform by the performance of the yajna, they become purified. They are purified. They are purified of the duritas, of their papas. Kalmashaha, papaha. Shapita is nashita. I think Shapita must be Kshay Dhatu. Then Mitamrasvaha happens. Shapita. Shapita Kalmashaha. Iti. This is a shloka. This is a small point, but an interesting point. You can note Yajnavidaha. Generally, Yajnavidaha just will gloss over saying it knows of Yajna. But I have Moolam also. I think I have taught like that Yajnavidaha. That we don't discuss so elaborately because it's a Moolam. When it comes to Bhashyam, it will elaborately. There it is understood. Knows of Yajna become free from the papas. They are purified by Yajna. It means by knowing it, they will not become free. Of course, we know it. The entire Karma Kanda is the results of Karma Kanda is not gained by knowing. It is karma, action. Should be converted into action. Whereas Jnana Kanda is not like that. Jnana eva. Because it is praptasya praptihi. Here it is apraptasya praptihi. So the papa, either papa has to go or punya has to be earned. Punya has to be earned apraptasya praptihi. Papa has to go, that is also apraptasya. By you become purified, the purification, you become purified, that is aprapta. Tasya praptihi. Therefore karma. So apraptasya prapti vishaye karma कर्मणः अपेक्षत्वम् अस्ति प्राप्तस्य प्राप्तविषये ज्ञानं ज्ञानस्य ज्ञानस्य अपेक्षा अस्ति. Therefore, now let us read the Bhashya. अपरे नियताहाराः
अपरे नियताहाराः
नियमितः परिमितः आहाराः येषां ते नियताहाराः
नियतः परिमितः आहारः येषां ते नियताहाराः
सन्तः
सन्तः
Santa should be read together. Santaha means santo santa shatranta being. Pranan vayubhedan.
प्राणान् वायुभेदान्
Praneshu yeva jukhvati.
प्राणेषु एव जुह्वति
Yasya vayoho jayah kriyate.
यस्य वायोः
जयः क्रियते
Itaran vayubhedan.
इतरान्
वायुभेदान्
Tasmin jukhvati.
तस्मिन् जुह्वति
Te tatra pravishtaha iva bhavanti.
ते तत्र प्रविष्टाः इव भवन्ति
सर्वे अपि ये ते यज्ञविदः
सर्वे अपि ये ते यज्ञविदः
यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः
यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः
यज्ञैः यथोक्तैः
यज्ञैः यथोक्तैः
क्षपितः नाशितः
क्षपितः नाशितः
Kalmashaha yesham te yajna kshapita kalmashaha. Sarga should be there.
कल्मषः येषां ते
ते यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः
यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः
Apare others. Kechana. Kechit janaha. Kidrishaha te niyata aharaha niyataharaha niyataha parimitaha. Parimitaha from ma dhatu. Ma to measure. So regulated. It is well measured. Not unlimited. Limited, measured. Niyataha. There is some regulation. What? What is regulated? Annam. Ahara. Ahriyate iti. Ahara. Ahara, the annam. Yeshante, those who. That is, those who, whose intake is regulated. Santaha being so, such people, what do they do? Pranan, that Vayu Vedan. Vayu Veda means the Pancha Pranaha, the different pranas. Prana, Pana, Samana, Vyana, Vadana. Praneshu, unto the prana, other pranas. One prana into other prana, eva jukhvati, they offer. Therefore, yajna. Therefore, this is a yajna. Yajna they do as a discipline. What is that prana? Vayu Vedan, pranan, pranesh jukhvati. Vashakara says, yasya yasya vayoho jayaha kriyate. Jayaha is, also we translate jayaha, disciplined, mastered. Whichever vayu, the vayoho jayaha, mastery of vayu is done. There is some discipline. Whichever prana is discipline. Vayoho pranasya is discipline. Itran vayu vedan tasmin jugvati. The other prana, which is not disciplined. Jayaha na kriyate. Te itran vayu vedan anya. That is other pranas. Tasmin. Yasya vayoho jaya kriyate tasmin. So upward into the disciplined, mastered. So the prana which is not mastered is offered into the prana which is mastered. That's the idea. So by that they also become disciplined. Te tatra pravishtaha iva. Pravishtaha, praveshanam. By offering, they become one. It means they become disciplined. That which is indisciplined, when it is offered into the discipline, yasya yasya vayogo jayaha kriyate. The pranas which are disciplined, unto which the other pranas which are indisciplined, they are offered. And they enter. Offer means they enter. Te tatra pravishtaha, they become one with the discipline. It means they become disciplined. Pravishtaha, te tatra pravishtaha iva bhavanti. So by the disciplined prana, they also become disciplined. Therefore, pravishtaha iva bhavanti iti. Te tatra pravishtaha. As the disciplined prana, so the indisciplined prana also becomes disciplined. Tatra pravishtaha bhavanti. Sarve api. Sarve api yete yajna vidaha. All the performers of this yajna. Sarve api. Api, therefore, api, the word is that means all, means without exception. No one is exempted. All. So they are the yajna vidaha. Yajnam janati karoti cha. Yajna vidaha. They know and they do also. By that, what happens? They become yajna kshapita kalmashaha. They become free from the durita, the papas. Many yajnas were talked about, 12 yajnas. Therefore, yajnaihi yatoktam, uktam anatikramya, abhibhava samasa. But Tritiya, we have the vibhakti will come. We have seen 3, 5, 7. In 5, we don't have choice. By 3 and 3 and 7, we think we have choice. Yatoktaihi. Yatoktam ityartaha. Uktam anatikramya. Avibhava samasa. Avibhava samasa when you decline. When you decline Tritiya Bhakti, Bhakti Pratyas also can come optionally. Therefore, Yatoktaihi. Uktam anatikramya. As told in before, that is the chapter before, the yajnas are talked about. Yatha Uktam. Not transgressing what has been said. The various yajnas, that is disciplines. By that, Shapitaha, Nashitaha, Bhavati. What Nashitaha? Kalmashaha. Shapitaha, destroyed. What destroyed? Impurities. Papa, Papaha, Kalmashaha, Papani. All the papas are destroyed. For whom? They are Yajnik Shapita Kalmashaha. So by this discipline, by this sadhanas, by this yajna, the papam are destroyed. The duritas are destroyed because duritas they pose obstacles to jnanam. Jnanam, it is pratibandha sahita jnanam. Why, in spite of Shravanam knowledge, in spite of Shravanam, why knowledge doesn't happen? Because there is pratibandha. Knowledge happens, but that knowledge is not converted into the result. That is the jnanadeva mukti, the freedom, why it is not experienced in terms of experience. Yes, it is not experienced. In spite of knowledge, why the person feels still bound? Because there are pratibandhas. Not that knowledge is not. The knowledge is there, but no, sapratibandha jnanam it is. What is the cause of pratibandha? All these duritas are pratibandha. Therefore, when this pratibandhas goes away, then like the sun, the clouds disappear as the sun shines. So the knowledge also shines without any pratibandha. Therefore, pratibandha, obstacles. So duritas they pose obstacles. The papani, these papas pose obstacles to gaining the knowledge or assimilating the jnanam. So therefore, for the removal of those pratibandhas, which are in the form of durita, papani. So therefore, these disciplines are recommended. It is done. Therefore, these yajnas, different types of yajna are to be taken up by the sadhaka to remove the durita. Durita means umapata samasta durita. Durita is papani. So therefore, papakshayartam, durtakshayartam, bhagavida yajnaha, bhagavida yajnaha uktaha iti. Then the next shloka, let us see. Shakara connects the next. After this, the yajnas were talked about. Now the result of this yajna. What is the palam? Evam yathokthan yajna nirvartya.
एवं यथोक्तान् यज्ञान् निर्वर्त्य
यज्ञशिष्टामृतभुजो यान्ति ब्रह्म सनातनम्
यज्ञशिष्टामृतभुजो यान्ति ब्रह्म सनातनम्
सनातनम्
नायं लोकोऽस्त्य यज्ञस्य कुतोऽन्यः कुरु सत्तम
नायं
नायं
लोकस्य
लोकस्य
यज्ञस्य कुतोऽन्यः कुरु सत्तम
कुतोऽन्यः
एवं यथोक्तान् यज्ञान् निर्वर्त्य एवं यथा उक्तं यथोक्तं यज्ञान् निर्वर्त्य not निवृत्य निर्वर्त्य means performance निर्वर्तयति having performed the yajnan which are uktaha yatha uktam ukta yajnaha एवं निर्वर्त्य किं भवति Yajnashishtamritabhujo Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. The result of the performance of this yajna. The result is Yajnashishtamritabhujaha. Yajnashishtamritabhujaha referring to the person, in fact. Three words are there: Yajna, Shishta, four words: Amrita and Bhuja. Bhujaha is not nothing to do with the harms and all. Bunakti, Bunjati, Bunjate, that is Atmanipati, Bunjate. Because if it is Parasmepadi, then the case of Rakshane, nourishment. Bunjate, eating. So Bunjate. What Bunjate? Yajnashishtan, Yajnashishta Amritam. That is the partakers of the nectar of the Chishta. Shishta is what is left over, Shishta, the remnants, the leftover. After consuming food, what is left over is called Shishta. So here, the Yajna Shishta, the people who take the leftover of Yajna, leftover because it is taken by Ishvara and therefore it's leftover and that we take. So it is that is by Shishta. So, in fact, Naivedyam, this is the idea. We offer the food to the Lord and Bhagavan has taken. Now it becomes, it is Shishta, it is becomes Yajna Shishta, it is Prasada. It is partaken by the Lord, therefore it is purified, therefore it becomes Prasada, and therefore with reverential attitude we take that annam. It's called Prasada, Yajna Shishta. So as what been taken by the Lord and the leftover is called Prasada, similarly, when a particular sadhana, an action is performed with the attitude of yajna, and the result of what is that? Whatever it is, result that the intake, that accepting that, consuming them, enjoying that, that becomes yajna shishta, and that is amrita. So therefore, the taking the leftover of yajnas, the leftover is amrita. So therefore, the amrita, which is in the form of uh, the leftover of the yajna, that is yajna shishta amrita puja. So after the yajna, whatever is remaining, that is yajna shishta. That is yajna shishta. Like after the of naivedyam, whatever is left out, that is yajna shishta. That is prasada. Therefore, it is amritam. As we have the attitude of the annam, we offered, which is offered to the Lord. That is prasada. That is amritam. That's called amritam. Prasada, it is amritam. Amritam means it purifies. That's why it's called amrita. So that is with regard to the annam, a particular puja here. But here we have talked about so many yajnas. So therefore, it's a name given to the leftover of the yajnas. The one who partakes that. Bunjate iti, bujaha, the one who takes. So the partaker of the amrita, which is in the form of yajnashishta. That is the meaning. Yajnashishta amrita bujaha. Referring to the people who partake the leftover of yajna, which is amrita. So yajnanam shishtaha, yajnashishtaha. And yajnashishtaha is amrita. Yajnashishtaha is amrita, and that the person eats, consumes. So tena kim bhavati, simple, papanashaha. That's what Bhagavan said before. Pritaha, papanashaha, punya praptihi. So therefore, after nirvartya, after performing the yajna, yatoktan yajna, as yajnas which are enumerated, all the yajnas, or either one or two of them, or more of them, whatever it is, then the yajna shishta amrita bhujaha, yajna shishta amrita bhujaha, yajnanam shishtam, yajna shishtam. Shishtam, what is left over, yajna shishtam. That is prasada. So that prasada is amrita. So yajna shishtam is amritam. Yajna shishtam cha tat amritam. Yajna shishtamritam. Karmadhare compound. Karmadhare samasa. So yajna shishtamritam. So therefore yajna shishtamritam. That bhujaha. Yajna shishtamritam bhunjate iti. Yajna shishtamrita bhujaha. Amrita bhujaha. It is that bhunjate. Amrita bhujaha. Bhujaha means consumer. So Yagnashishta Mrita, it is Upapada Samasa. Yagnashishta Mrita Bhujaha is Yagnashishta Mritam Bhunjate. Iti Yagnashishta Mrita Bhujaha. Okay, now they are the partaker of the leftover of the Yajna. Fine. What is the result? Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. So Sanatanam Brahma Yanti. Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. Yanti Gachanti. Putra Gachanti te Sanatanam Brahma Yanti. Yanti, they certainly gain, attain Brahma. Brahma is moksha, which is Sanatanam. So, the partaker of the leftover of the yajna, which is Amrita, taking that, this is what Amrita is. Taking Amrita, they gain Brahma. Then, if it is so, then what is the need for Shravanam, Manan, Nidhyasanam? This discipline, this karma alone can give moksha. No, that is not the idea. We have to supply. These yajnas make the person free from papa or free, makes the antakaranam pure, gives shuddha antakaranam. That is required for jnana sadhanam, shravanam, mana, nididhyasanam. They are ready. Therefore, when shravanam happens, when shravanam, mananam, nididhyasanam, when it is done, then it will give them moksha. Without shastra pramanam, then how this moksha is possible? So therefore, we have to supply that. Even though Yanti Brahma Sanatanam is given, this is preparation after that. Jnana Yajna, Jnanam, Tena Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. Brahma which is Sanatanam. That Yanti, Gachanti. Therefore, Chitta Pratamataya Chitta Shuddhihi, Antakarna Shuddhihi, Anantaram Shavana Mana Nidhyasanam, Tena Jnana Sadhinena, Jnana Praptihi, Jnana Prapti Dvara, Muktihi, Moksha Bhavati. That is the meaning. That's how we have to take. Not directly give moksha. This becomes parampara karanam. Parampara karanam. Okay, this is said. This is Anvaya Mukena. Now, Vyatireka Mukena, the sixth line. Nayam lokaha asti ayajnasya. Ayajnaha. Ayaga means the one who doesn't have yajna. Ayajnaha. Yajnaha na vidyate yasya. Nansh. Bahubri. Yajnaha na vidyate yasya ayajnaha. Those for whom there is no yajna. Ayajnaha. Ayajnaha. Tasya nasti. What nasti? Tasya lokaha nasti. Tasya lokaha nasti. Ayajnasya, because doesn't perform any yajna, therefore ayam lokaha nasti. Na ayam. Ayam means this world is not there. When this world itself is not there, then what to talk of the next world? This world itself is not there means in this world itself, whatever as a human being he could attain, that itself we will not attain, because Lord doesn't deprive of him. He himself deprives himself of gaining that. Because he is ayajnaha. So through Manusya Janma, what are the goals he can achieve in this world? Like Dharma, Artha, Kama. That is not there for him. Because there is ayajnaha. He doesn't have yajna in his life. He is indisciplined. That is the meaning. Indiscipline. The one who has yajna is disciplined. Ayajna doesn't have discipline. How can indiscipline gain? Even with regard to the Purushartha, Artha, Kama, and Dharma. Dharma, of course, ruled out. Dharma meaning Punya. Artha, Kama should be gained should be in keeping with Dharma. It should be keeping with Dharma, therefore, discipline is involved in gaining artha and karma. Indiscipline cannot gain artha karma. It may seem to gain, but it will go away. Maybe the person may gain because of his prarabdha, punya, etc. But generally, it is artha karma also is not there for such person. So, through the Manushya Sharira, whatever the Purushadha, the ends which are achievable, that also the person is deprived of. He himself deprives himself of those possible achievements. That is why I am loka nasti. This loka is not there. This loka is not there means in this loka only he lives. How can you say not there? It means in this through Manushya Janma, whatever the human goals, the ends which are achievable which are achievable, that he will not gain. Or that which are attained, he will lose. That meaning of attained is lose is not said. It's not there for him. So therefore there will not be any purushartha. So he will be there is the very purpose of gaining the Manushya Janma itself will be lost. The idea is one should not be a consumer, one should be a contributor. So yajna is being a partaker of yajna. You will become a contributor. Like this Dravi yajna, etc. That you contribute. Swamiji translates this as contribute. Even when you work for moksha, it is a contribution. So even working for one's moksha, that is because if you are a mumukshu, naturally your lifestyle will be in keeping with dharma and therefore discipline. That is a contribution also. In one way, that is a contribution. You will be doing a karma, the yoga, with the attitude of yoga, therefore the seva, etc. It's a contribution. So therefore this loka is not there. Ayagnasya. Kutaha anyaha iti. Kutaha anyaha lokaha. We have to supply lokaha. Aksheparte kutaha. What to talk about the other loka? Anya lokaha, higher loka. But this loka itself is not there for this person. In this life itself, we would not be able to enjoy the Purushartha, which are attainable through this human Shariram. What to talk about the Purushartha in the other loka after Maranam? Therefore, it is ruled out. Iti kutaha anyaha lokaha e kuru sattama kurunam sattama. Uttama. Sattama is best among the kurunam. Not Uttama, Sattama. Sattama. So Tavai Tava Prataya. Sat means good. Ati, that is Sat. Sattama. Among the good people. Best people. Among the good. He is the best. Kuruna. Ekuru Sattama. Iti Sambodha. Ekuru Sattama. Iti Vyatireka Mukena. The first line is Anvaya Mukena. What the result of following the discipline. Second one, not following the discipline, what will happen to the person? So Anvaya Vyatireka Abhyam. Anvaya Vyatireka Mukena. So, Advaya Vitireka Mukena, the result of Yajna Palam, Uchyate. The Bhashyam to this we'll see. We'll see that in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shantah Shantah Shantihi Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Dhanyavadaha.